Welcome. I'm just gonna get started because I've got stuff going on, and I've got an alarm that's actually gonna probably mute the sound here in a couple of minutes. So let's just get going. I'm gonna start with walking. I know I'm in a dress today, so you really can't see what I'm doing with my legs. Um, I'm just gonna walk over here and turn this light on. You can, I don't know if you can see any better. So, sticking your arms out, let's get some movement going. I know I talked a little bit about, and all I'm doing is, it's working the muscles different, so I'm just rolling them over rather than just holding. I've been doing pretty good, about at least 4,000 steps a day. Now, I have not been keeping track because I keep track on my phone and I record on my phone. And hopefully this coming year I'll get a new device so I can keep track of the steps in my pocket and record. But that's not the case right now. So on days I do work out, I take somewhere around like 2,000 steps that are recorded, and that's not including the workout that is done at all. So yeah, just keep moving, keep it going. Like, hey, let's throw in kind of, I don't know exactly what I'm doing. I'm just trying to add to my walking. Some people would call this like power walking. So try to spice it up a little bit. I'm just gonna go until I feel like I'm warmed up, and then I'm gonna. No, I'm probably just gonna do this for the little bit. Welcome back to Mama G's workout. I'm a little bit behind today. I know that life is busy, and let's just keep moving. Like, what else can you do? I kind of surprised some people because my dad passed away just over a week ago. That I'm happy, I'm smiling, I'm not just miserable. My dad was not doing well for a while. And so, and he's older. He was in his 80s. So this was not an all of a sudden passing away. We saw the decline. And actually the decline started 9 years ago when my dad had a massive stroke. And thankfully I was able to be a caregiver for 8 years of that. So it was, there were things I could have done better, but I am very grateful that we got to spend those 8 years being a caregiver for my dad. 8 out of the 9 years. So it made a difference. My kids, they're 8 and 6. And so it made a difference to them. And so they had a connection with their grandpa. They didn't know him while he was fully functional because he never recovered on his left side. He never recovered. But my kids got to know him. And while there were times my son drove my dad crazy because of all the button pushing and wouldn't leave things alone, wouldn't stick to the boundaries that were set. You can't do this. And Anyway, but aside from that, my dad was very grateful that that things were that we were there and that he got to be so involved with my kids. So enough of the family stuff. I wanted to talk about, because it's been a week now that I've been taking alpha lipoic acid on an empty stomach rather than with food. So let's talk about that for a little bit and how I'm feeling different. When I started doing the videos, I've been taking the alpha lipoic acid for years at this point. Because I started it, I want to say in like 2019, maybe it was 2020. I don't remember exactly when it was. Right now I'm just kind of bouncing with my walk. Giving it a little more exercise. Okay, so alpha lipoic acid. So when I first started it, no, it's only been like 3 years. I think I started it in 2020. Anyway, I initially started it with on an empty stomach, and then I've gotten lazy over the years, and I was like, I don't want to have to worry about going for so long before eating. I'm just gonna throw it in with my other pills. So I've done that, and now I'm back to taking it on an empty stomach. So when I started doing videos, I was very much so worried about my knee because they were just in pain because it got cold outside and I just wasn't doing so good. Now, it's been about a week that I've been taking it on an empty stomach. Now, I just pick them up from Walmart. I've bought them from Amazon in the past. Like, I don't get any kickbacks because I don't work for Walmart. It's too soon to have any benefit that way. Like, I'm not monetized yet. And yes, I am hoping to eventually be monetized, but I'm not yet, and that's okay. Anyway, no knee pain in either. Well, I've got a little bit in my right knee, which is odd because I usually don't have pain in my knee, but this is the first year where I've had pain in both knees. Anyway, switching to on an empty stomach. Now, if you buy the bottle from Walmart, currently at the end of 2023, it's $10 for 100 capsules. And this is just the one at Walmart. With that being said, I take 2 in the morning on an empty stomach. I would recommend start with 1. This is really interesting that I've noticed, something I noticed, when I take it with food, it gives me heartburn. However, now that I'm taking it on an empty stomach, I don't get any heartburn. Now the bottle says take 1 with every meal.